Good afternoon. Today I'm going to be doing a review of Orlik Golden Sliced, which does contain nicotine. Uh, Orlik is a very popular Virginia, um, and I believe it's Virginia Burley. But comes in a flake. I believe you can get it ready rubbed, but I'm not absolutely positive on that. There's the flake, so you can see it's a nice mix of different types of Virginia. And the flavoring is almost straight Virginia. The reason I think there's probably a little bit of burley in it is I do get like a vague nuttiness about it, but there's not a whole lot of burley in here if there's any. Right when you light it up, it's very sour right off the initial light. Kind of, at least for me, typical of most Virginias. But then as you smoke it, the deeper into the bowl you get, the sweeter it becomes. Those sugars start to come out a lot more. And like I said, there is that vague nutty flavor. It's like a sweet though. It's like macadamia nuts, kind of. But it's incredibly easy to work with as far as flakes go. It rubs out pretty much perfectly without having to really mess with it too much, and then it stays lit very consistently. I usually don't have to relight when I'm smoking it, and I get almost no tongue bite from it at all, which for me is rare with a Virginia. I normally get a bit of bite from those. But this one, very easy to smoke, easy to work with, pleasant. And the flavoring is not, like, it doesn't taste like super different than most Virginia tobaccos. They pretty much all have, at least for me, kind of the same basic flavor profile, which is like sweet, vinegar, grass, stuff like that, hay. They're very summery flavor. And like I said, the more you smoke it, the sweeter it gets, which I personally think is interesting. I really enjoy it. The progression of flavor is something you don't often see with these solo tobacco mixes. They normally are pretty consistently flavored all the way through. I find it smokes best if you sip it. If you're puffing too much on it, it does taste kind of like strained, I guess. Like it's like when it's burning too hot, it tastes like it's working too hard, if that makes sense. But if you're sipping it really casually, really slowly, you get that nice, mild, even mix of flavors, that sweetness, that tangy, grassy hay flavor that's typical of Virginias. So overall, I would say that Orlik Golden Sliced is an A+ mix if you are into Virginias. Obviously, if you don't like Virginias, you're not going to really like this because it is a straight Virginia, basically. But if you're looking to get into Virginias and you haven't smoked a lot of them, this is a really good one to kind of start with because, like I said, easy to work with, excellent flavor, and doesn't really bite. So I would definitely recommend it. And I appreciate you watching. I hope you have an excellent rest of your day.